Yo guys, it's slyroh. You already know today we are going to be reading the spin-off novel of Ultra Despair Hagakure. I finished playing Ultra Despair Girls, and the next thing for me to do in the Danganronpa timeline is to watch the Danganronpa 3 anime, which I have started, but instead of making videos about that throughout, I wanted to have some Danganronpa content go up while I'm in the process of watching the anime. So here I am reading the spin-off novel of Ultra Despair Hagakure, because I want as much Danganronpa content as I can get my hands on, especially when it's easily accessible, such as in the main menu of Ultra Despair Girls. So yeah, I don't expect this to take that long. It's only 5 chapters. I don't know how long the chapters are, but I figured it's not that big of a time sink, so I'm just going to read it. If I can read it in one sitting, this might just be one video. If it takes longer than that, it could be split up into a couple. I don't really know, but yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and read it because I don't really know what to expect. I think this is one of those that it isn't like a canon story, but it may tell us more about the characters of Yasuhiro and maybe other characters as well, in a similar way that the Danganronpa novel did at the end of Danganronpa 2. So let's go ahead and just start reading. And I also see that there's a voice option, so I wonder how much of this is voiced. I am very interested.
Ultra Despair Hagakure is gonna start.
Hagakure! I like Hagakure. Alright, Yasuhiro Hagakure. Several hours before the Children's Revolution begins. Some Future Foundation. Let's be real, why are we flying around in a helicopter right now? With a cool name like Future Foundation, we ought to have Cessnas or Warpoles or something. Blah. I'm about to puke and my comrade is telling me to hold it in, but I'm not airsick. It's just an act. I'm just pretending to be sick. Not like I'm an asshole or something. I don't want to put on this act, but I gotta. After all, I have a debt of over 8 million looming over my head. Pay that back, I gotta keep up this little act on our way to Toa City. Okay. Under the fair blue sky. So I guess this is what Yasuhiro was up to while these events were happening. The helicopter and 20 of us Future Foundation guys arrived at the heliport on the rooftop. I gotta get off. I push my way through my comrades and leap out of the chopper at full speed. I run down the emergency staircase, get outside, and finally take a little breather. Mission accomplished, for now. All I gotta do is scout this town for some valuables and slip them into my pockets. You can earn big bucks fencing Toa City tech. They're like the cutting edge technology now or whatever, so all the nerds want it bad. That's why I came up with this plan to borrow some Toa Group machinery, hand it off to a pawn shop, and make myself some cash. That's what the act was for, back at the helicopter, so I could run off alone. But even I'd feel guilty swiping something from this building where the chopper landed. Now let's see. I gotta find some valuables. I scope it out. But the place I'm standing is smack dab in the middle of the business district. The only thing I can see are modern looking buildings towering over me. Nothing to steal. Wise man keeps some of his talents in reserve, as they say. I feel like I said that wrong, but whatever. It's not like anyone's listening. This is the weekend in the business district, and there's no sign of anyone around. Just winging it now, I stroll through the business district to try to find some goods. As I slip into the alley, I suddenly find something that catches my eye. I don't know what that is supposed to be. Shaped like a payphone. What the hell is this? A glass rectangular thing? Nothing's inside. Modern art or something? Nah, it can't be. I heard about this in some kind of pamphlet. Something like 80% of stuff on street corners in Toa City are mechanical components. This has got to be some kind of high-tech machinery. Probably worth big bucks. I choose you, my first catch. Nice Pokemon reference. It might not be, but it is for me now. I'll just jack or borrow this and use it as a down payment on my debt. Well, actually, this thing is the size of a payphone. I don't think it'll fit in my pocket. You're not trying hard enough. I can't just give up. Hurt. Try to pick up the machine like I'm trying to give it a piggyback ride. A warning sound rings out like the siren of a police car. The noise stabs my ears harshly as if trying to alert me of danger. Oh wait, this isn't a danger alarm. This is a theft prevention buzzer. But you're not stealing. You're only borrowing, right? They think I'm a burglar. No, it's not like that. I just wanted to borrow it for a bit of some money, man. That's the moment I realized I'm explaining myself to nobody. But on the other side of the street, about 65 feet ahead. Oh. I see Monokuma. Oh no! Monokuma's red eye lights up and he sprints at me. Huh? What the fuck? Does he think I'm a thief or something? Is he here to lock me up? Or maybe he's trying to start up the second round of the school killing incident? No way, both are bullshit. I mean, right? Monokuma can't really be running at me right now in the first place. This has got to be some kind of trick, like an illusion or something. I get it. If it's a trick, nothing I can do about it, I guess. I close my eyes, clear my head, and open them once more to confirm my suspicions. Huh? The view didn't change one bit. Monokuma and his red blinking eye are still charging at me. Monokuma crossed the road, came into the alley, and is just a few feet away from my face. Why does it have to be Monokuma? Sliding his sharp claws out from his hands. Huh? Huh? That kind of makes it look like he's trying to kill me. What else would he be trying to do? It's not possible. Impossible. I gotta get out of this possibility, man. My worst memory crosses my mind, and my body freezes up. Cold sweat drips my entire body. I can feel the blood leave my face. Monokuma's coming closer, but my body won't move. Hey, wait, I'm sure we can talk this out. Monokuma doesn't say anything back. He's still coming at me, and fast. If I don't run, I'm gonna die. No, even if I run, he's already closed so much distance. Now, right before my eyes, Monokuma's claws shine like the devil, sharp till the end. I'm a dead man. And as I feel despair set in, I let out a gasp. The atmosphere vibrates. I feel my jaw tremble, and every bit of stubble. As if my skull has ruptured, the sound of an explosion thunders out. Hesitantly, I open my eyes. Oh, he did! Huh? The wreckage of a Monokuma is scattered around my feet. Like it exploded from the inside out. Truly a pitiful sight to behold. Why did it self-destruct? No, but really, why? Hideo, what are you doing? It's not safe here. I hear a voice from behind me and quickly turn around. A high school girl in a uniform and a blazer is standing in front of me. Chestnut hair in a bob, big round eyes, super cute. But minus points for having the fashionista thick makeup look. Wait a minute, what's that? In this girl's hand is a hacking gun made by Future Foundation. Is this high schooler also from Future Foundation? Nah, couldn't be. I've never seen her before. Then how'd she get that gun? Paying my confused expression no mind, she grabs my hand and pulls, skirt fluttering. The white skin that peeks out just above the navy blue socks. Oh, wait a minute. There are more pressing matters at hand here. Who the hell are you? These are the intros for later. This place is this place is dangerous. Or my brain was going with that. And without another word, I start running with this girl leading the way. Okay. Come on, they won't find us here. The girl and I stop at a vacant lot just through the narrow alleyway. Monokuma shouldn't be able to fit through the narrow space. But the alley isn't wide. It would be impossible for Monokuma to get through here. But more importantly, just who the hell is this chick? Chestnut colored bob hair, thick makeup, looks like the type to have a kid at 21. But surprisingly, she isn't out of breath at all, even though we've been running for 20 minutes. And her skill with that gun blasting a Monokuma apart like that, she's a special one. Well, in any case, I'm saved. If she didn't show up, I would have died about 10 times already. I mean, as we were running here, I saw more than 30 Monokumas. Seems like a production model designed for combat, not like the one at the school. Still, it's unsettling. I saw bodies stacked up in the streets. They were all slashed to pieces. I wanted to throw up so many times seeing them like that. And not just that. Not only Monokumas, what's with these kids? There's at least one kid running around for every 3 Monokumas. And the kids look weird. They're all wearing the same uniform, and they all have a Monokuma helmet on. I'm sure you have questions for me, but for now, we should introduce ourselves. Yeah, right, totally. It's true, she did save me and all. But until I find out more about this girl, I can't be so quick to trust her.
Now, let's start with me. Name's Yasuhiro Hagakure. I'm a sexy 20-something guy.
What, do you not know how old you are? Huh? 20-something? How old are you? I was being ambiguous on purpose. Don't want to ruin the main story's timeline. Oh my gosh. What, so the people that wrote this don't even know, like, when in the story this is supposed to take place? Or they want to be able to say that he's an age and not have to fit it somewhere specific? Whatever that means. So what's a guy like you doing at a place like this? What happened to introductions? You gotta introduce yourself too. When I saved you, you looked like you were trying to lift a payphone. Adults have their reasons. Her eyes gleam brightly. Oh, so you weren't trying to steal? No way, a member of Future Foundation would never do something so fiendish. If I were to try something like that, I'd be cursed by the heavens for eternity. There's no way in hell the heavens would curse people. Wait, what did you say? I get cursed by the heavens? No, before that. I'm in Future Foundation? Yeah, were you being serious? You're actually with them? Why is she so surprised? Oh wait, I get it. She must be some kind of fangirl. She must admire us for our efforts to heroically fight the despair. If that's the case, I try to keep it cool and answer. Sure I am. I'm Yasuhiro Hagakure, Future Foundation's ultimate weapon. I'm here on official Future Foundation business, not to steal valuables or anything. Bam. Nailed it. After that, this high school girl is going to be my lifelong fan. I give the girl a flirty glimpse to show off. What's this? The girl just stares with a cold expression, not saying a word. From her look, I feel like there's hatred there. Could it be? Did she figure out I was actually here to steal stuff? Is she disgusted by my filthy lie? Caught red-handed as a Future Foundation member and thief? As I was standing there, freaking out, the girl opens her mouth to speak, still staring. Whack. Seriously? Wow, whack, that old 90s slang is pretty lame. I say before I can stop myself. I mean, in my defense, it has been like 10 years since anyone has used that word non-ironically? I feel like unironically is the term. I don't know. Can we bring whack back? I like it. I'm gonna start saying things are whack. Totally dead language. Went extinct like 5 years ago. What did whack even mean? It was something like bad or awful, right? So this is the kind of girl who can use the word whack in all seriousness, huh? Alright. As I'm thinking about this girl locks her eyes onto me. They start filling with tears. Tears lined her long eyelashes. The droplets looked like they would fall off with just one more blink. Huh? Why is she gonna cry? Sorry, I didn't mean it. Whack isn't such a lame word. This girl's physical skills are no joke. I'm not in the mood to get a roundhouse kick to the face like some romance anime, so I apologize. I lower my head, bowing full 90 degrees. Terribly sorry. She just shakes her head. No, it's not that. And why are you about to cry? Like what? I saw it coming. After a few seconds of silence, the high schooler cries as loud as she can. Wah! Okay, what the hell's going on here? I can't just leave this girl alone and not take her back to the helicopter with me. Besides, with Monokuma stalking the place, I can't make it back by myself. I just waited, standing up straight now, for the girl to stop crying. After a solid 10 minutes, the girl calmed down, sniffling. I'm sorry, I'm alright now. What in the world is going on inside you, girl? I kinda wanted to straight up ask her, but I don't want to step on a landmine again. I hold my thoughts back. Anyway, you still haven't told me your name. Who are you? If you saved me from that Monokuma, I know you can't be a bad guy. Like her bawling just a second ago wasn't actually answers as if nothing happened. Kanon Nakajima. Naming something like Sound of Flowers, Fiend's Island. I'm in Germany? What is that? I have no idea what that means. Anna Germain? What is that? No. Anna Germain is Pig Latin. I'm a manager. Oh, I don't do the Pig Latin thing. I think Pig Latin's so stupid. You lost me. But more importantly, a manager. What would a high school girl with a title like that be doing in a place like this? I'm a hero. I wish I knew myself. I also don't know if I'm supposed to know that name or not. She lets out a sigh and says something that makes me think she's joking. She tells me she was imprisoned in some apartment around here for over a year and a half. Then the door gets busted in, and just when she thinks she's saved, in walks Monokuma. That explanation, Monokuma tries to kill her. Future Foundation happened to be there at the same time, so they took care of the bear for her. And even though Future Foundation was supposed to help her escape, somehow the Monokumas managed to split them up and she got separated. She got surrounded by Monokumas and some kids, kidnapped and then given some kind of test. When she passed it, they put some wristband on her and then released her into the city. I forget if she's one of the people that we saw a picture of or not, but I don't remember. It seems the children are using the Monokumas to try and build some kind of paradise just for them. And now here we are. That's the gist of it. Because she was imprisoned here, I assume that she must be a relative of someone from my old school. Meaning she's probably a captive, but other than that, I don't know anything else. Things like children causing terrorism or revolution. If it's a joke, it's not funny. You kidding me, right? Do I look like I'm jerking you around? Kanon looks at me with unwavering eyes. The way she looks, she gives off a very 90s out-of-place vibe. But I don't see anything that makes me think she's not dead serious. Then how did you get that hacking gun? I bought it from a Future Foundation agent who was killed. Killed? You can't be serious. I'm not kidding, I told you, I got separated from the others when the Monokuma was attacked. I didn't know they got killed. Obviously, I was trying to have some tact and didn't mention it. Future Foundation agents who went into that building. Byakuya was with them. I wonder if he's safe. And hey, you're also from Future Foundation, right? Why aren't you with the others? Oh, I am in a reserve squad. Reserve squad? It's like a motive squad that was formed to go in if something happened to the main force. The mission was so small, just responding to a tip, that our team was pretty relaxed about it. Okay, but something did happen to the main squad, and you were there to do something about it. Sounds like you're lying. I guess it wasn't so simple. Could it be, does this have something to do with that incident? Isn't that all in the past by now? What in the world is going on? I asked Kanon, but she quickly tells me she knows nothing. And I want to go home. I just want to put my hands up, forget everything, and go watch some shows about Ooparts? What in the world is that? But now's not the time to think about stuff like that. For now, let's head back to the building where our helicopter is waiting. I may have just been saved by some random high school girl, but I'm still Future Foundation 14th branch, Yasuhiro Hagakure. I can't be the comic relief side character forever. Or can you? Kanon Nakajima. I love light novels. Not the ones that have like an interesting perspective or a deep plot. I like the ones where the main character gets romantically involved with his sister, harem stuff. Oh boy, why? It's not like I'm super nerdy about it or anything, like a heroine from one of those novels. I may not look like it, and I know a lot about anime and manga and stuff. Aren't I cute? Well, it's not quite like that either. I think I just like to see a part of myself in the heroines that show up in light novels. I admire the worldview that even close relatives can tie the knot. As long as there's love. Close relatives. I like Big Brother Leon. Okay, alright. That would have been my first guess, but I was not sure. Alright, so this is somebody who is close to Leon. I don't know if they are actually brother and sister, if that's just sort of how she sees them. But I kind of feel like this is a little weird. I love Big Brother Leon. Everything I do is for the sake of Big Brother Leon. Well, when I call him Big Brother, but it's not like he and I are actually siblings. Okay, that's what I figured. I was like, they don't have the same last name, and I don't remember there being any mention of family on Leon's side, but I don't remember. We're just cousins. Okay, still not great. My dad is the younger brother of Leon's dad. Okay, so it's that kind of relationship. So Leon doesn't really see me as a woman. How can I put this? You always call me Big Brother, and to me, you're just my little sister. So we can't have that kind of relationship. We can, as long as there's love. It doesn't matter. There's no law against it either. Oh, yeah. Does Japan not have a law about, against that? I feel like, I think in America, that's not something you could do. Like I said, it's not like that. Even if it's okay law-wise, it's not gonna happen. Like, if you kill a dog, the law says it's property damage, but a dog's more than property. Is that true? What I'm trying to say is, that the law isn't always right, you know? But, I mean, hell, right now my plan is to get a band together and get a lot of groupies, so I can't. No matter how many times I try to share my love, he just dodges me and leaves me hanging. Reality isn't anything like light novels, and unfortunately, Leon was a realistic man. So I tried my best to keep it real. One summer, when I was in 6th grade, Leon, in 8th grade at the time, came over to my place with Uncle and picked up one of my magazines. He saw this model and couldn't stop talking about how cute she was. The girl he was talking about was a popular supermodel wearing heavy makeup and jewelry, and I just felt despair. At the time, I was a fashion disaster, the farthest possible thing from a model like that. I mean, yeah, when you're in 6th grade, that's just kind of your default look, sorry. But if that's the kind of girl Big Brother Leon likes, I have no choice. Literally that night, I used my allowance to buy one trendy outfit and makeup online. 2 days later, I tried on the outfit and learned how to apply makeup. The girl in the mirror looked super hot. I was totally killing it. Maybe with a little more practice, I can totally nail the look Leon likes. Overflowing with confidence, I went over to Leon's place to show off the new me. When he saw me, his eyes went wide. Huh? What the hell is this? What did you do to yourself? What do you mean? I'm a model, see? Party hard. What? Don't all those fashionistas talk like this? No, I don't think so. Okay, well, forget about the lingo then. You like this, right? Girls with this kind of look? No, it's not that look in particular. I like all cute girls. They can pull off any look. What the heck? It makes it sound like I'm not cute at all. Well, even though I don't, look it, I'm super popular. Don't be so whack. Okay, this look just doesn't suit you at all, and no one says whack anymore. You want to talk, your head is shaved, even though you're in high school. What? Oh, come on, that wasn't my decision. So Operation Makeover didn't go exactly as planned. No, it wasn't just a makeover. I was planning on tying that out with Leon, but that totally failed. But even so, I kept loving him. I love Big Brother Leon so much. I don't know why I fell for him, but I can list 100 million things I like about him. Really, I can't. For example, when he's playing in a baseball game. Fourth in the lineup, the starting pitcher, it's like he's the hero in a manga. 2 outs, bases loaded, bottom of the 9th. Even though the season's over, if he strikes out, everyone's totally confident with Leon batting. And just like everyone expected, Leon hits a grand slam, trotting around the bases like it was nothing. He was so cool, I thought I was gonna faint. And that's just one thing. I can still come up with another 99,999,999 things I like about Leon. Maybe you think I'm just exaggerating, but honestly, I don't even think I'm doing him justice. So I try to confess my love again. Well, anyway, Big Brother, I love you. Love you, today and always. How many times do I have to tell you before you understand? I just don't see you that way. No, look at me that way. Let's get married. Impossible, and I don't want to. Yes, you do. You just don't know it yet. I know you really do want to marry me. I think I found my least favorite character, maybe in all of Danganronpa. I hate her. Okay, seriously, stop. How many times do I have to reject you until you get it? Every time Leon rejected me, I cried like a little baby. But the cycle of confession and rejection continued until it became kind of routine. I'm not even, like, super into Leon. I think he's, like, kind of meh. He also had a little bit of, like, gross tendencies for, like, the small time that he was around. But, like, this is, like, even beyond on a worse level. It's not impossible. We're meant to be together, don't you see? But we're cousins? I'm sorry, no. When I cried, Leon would pat my head. I could tell he kind of thought I was being annoying. It looked so rough, but the hand that patted my head was always super soft and warm. Every time he pat my head, I just liked him even more. Leon and I are 2 years apart. I first confessed to him when I was 6, and now, at 15, I confessed to him a total of 3,909 times. Oh my gosh, you are obsessive. I would literally kick you out of my life forever. 3,909 fights, 3,909 TKOs. My love did not come true. Good. Alright, chapter 2. Alright, I think actually this might be a really a good series of videos to just do one chapter at a time. There's 5 chapters, so there can just be 5 videos that'll go up pretty much back to back. So if you're enjoying this, let me know, and I will see you for chapter 2 on the next one. So until then, peace out, everyone.